notice that as well? All the reaction channels he has put in the lawsuit are black reaction channels. Zero white reaction channels.
But in his defense, wow. Okay. Uh, what can you tell us? What can you tell me about the lawsuit? Because I
Yes.
take it you read it as well.
Yeah, I've glanced through it. So, yeah, it's official. Drake has filed a defamation lawsuit against UMG. He claims that UMG has been spreading false information about him, damaging his reputation in the industry. Guys, we're gonna drop a poll. Of course, check out the community section, but let us know what you think about this. Do you think that he's right? A couple of key points I can take out of this document, and I have it with me here. 1 point: Drake accuses UMG of defamation and reputational harm. UMG allegedly spread damaging information and narratives about his career, him being a document, aka PDF. Hey man, hey RJ, this if you look at this and the way people have been responding, he's been pulling in reaction channels into this, saying that they got. He's by the way, one thing I've noticed. Did you notice that as well? All the reaction channels he has put in the lawsuit are black reaction channels. Zero white reaction channels.
But in his defense, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna take this totally different route.
I didn't expect
man.
this route.
You didn't expect it. Yeah.
But I guess KaiR, so I don't know how you wanna tackle this, but if you want, I can just give like a quick summary of what I went through. So what I gathered, there are basically 3 claims, right? The first claim is defamation. The second claim is harassment. And the third claim is violation of New York General Business Law. And then they refer to a paragraph 349, which is a paragraph that states that deceptive acts and practices are deemed unlawful. And so, in short, the defamation, we know what it is. It's basically the PDF statements stating that stating over and over and over and over again that, or at least suggesting that he is a PDF. Now, there is a video out there of Drake kissing a 17-year-old girl, knowing after having found out that she was 17 at the time, because that's what she said on stage. So he's saying that that's false, that's defamation. That he is not a PDF, that he's never been involved in PDF acts. And so the second claim relating to the harassment, there he states that in the song he states that there's a call to action, like a clear call to action to cause him physical harm. The CTA, KaiR. There's a call to action, and
always closing.
One of the things that he states in that argument to substantiate that argument is that there's a picture of his mansion, and then on that picture there were like a couple of that's it. Can you enhance it a bit?
Of course.
So that is supposed to be the picture of the mansion. And then all these dots you see there are basically the PDF trackers. And then suggesting that Drake's mansion is filled with people who are PDF, who've been convicted for PDF matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, lastly, the last part is something that we talked about. The deceptive acts and practices unlawful. One of the things they're stating is, again, what was also stated in the previous lawsuit, which is payola. They're stating that UMG paid at least one radio promoter or one radio personality to promote the song because the song isn't that good. And they're also alleging that they invested or paid a company to activate some bots in order to make people believe that the song is better than it actually is. I mean, that's very pathetic. I mean, to claim payola is one thing, but to claim that the song isn't as good.
But the thing is, I'm gonna push back. The things, of course, we're gonna break it down a little bit. I'm gonna start with the ending. What you said. What makes a good song good?
A good song is so first and foremost. I mean, it depends on how you classify good. But a good song, first and foremost, is something personal. So I can find a song good, and you might think it's not good. But you can simply hear a song.
On the head. You nailed it on the head.
It's an opinion.
You nailed it in one try. You didn't ever. It's a personal thing. Just because you say it's not good doesn't mean that other people don't find it good.
Yeah, so that's my problem with that argument, right? But another thing that I find, so one thing that he's stating is not only that it's good, but he's stating that the label conducted, for example, pay bots and was involved in payola in order to let the song become more popular than it actually should be. Now, let me break something to, maybe this is breaking news. So you heard it here first, KaiR. Okay? Guys. The most popular artists are usually not the best artists. They're just the artists that, including Drake, it's just the artists that the label find more marketable. So if you're marketable, label will put money behind you. They will push you. So what Drake is stating, what Drake is basically saying is that the same engine that he's involved in, the same engine that helped him gain popularity is corrupt. Make it make sense, KaiR.
He's flaming himself. So I do agree with you on that. The fact, and we've known a lot of people don't actually. So some people listen so much mainstream music, they don't know underground music or any people that are independent, because sometimes they are far better independent artists than they are major artists. Whatever, like you said, whatever the machine is pushing behind you, which is marketable, or they see, and I think James Francis, which is the guy we showed in the beginning, he mentioned Tweaker by Leangelo, which we're gonna talk about it also at the end of the show. That song is moving. It's like a song that sounds like early 2000s, but it's moving.
Yeah.
And he signed a new deal, and they're gonna put the machine behind it because it's moving.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it the best song ever. I mean, it's a fun song to listen to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with. I don't understand that part. And it's a subjective thing. It's you cannot say it's a bad song, it's a good song. To be honest, in general, some of the best songs don't even hit the radio, don't even become popular.
But KaiR, the song was a good song, but let's be honest, it's not. You can't judge the song by itself.
It's a catchy song.
But not only that, KaiR, not only that, there's a lot of reasons why this song gained the popularity that it has received. First and foremost, it was built up by the beef between Kendrick and Drake, and
Yes,
they were
or
going
I.
back and forth,
Or
back
I.
and forth.
Well,
so until-
back and forth,
until-
he stepped on Drake's neck twice.
Yeah,
In a night.
exactly. So, but what Drake didn't, and that's a sore loser, because what Drake didn't. So this is because I want to also talk about the part where I think that Drake has a strong case, but I'll get to that in a bit. Let's start first with the hypocrisy. Kendrick, as you said, stepped on his neck, but not only song-wise, strategy-wise as well. Drake dropped the song. He dropped it, I think, an hour later. Kendrick dropped like immediately after a new album. So the whole
10
Drake-
minutes later,
Drake
he
didn't.
he dropped the red button. People were hyping it up. Red button. This is the red button. 10 minutes. 10 minutes later. Well, wait a second. Was it? He dropped Family Matters. Then he dropped Meet the Grahams. And then he dropped this one.
Yeah. So Drake didn't get a chance. So that's the thing, right? So he stepped on his neck like a strategy-wise, and this was like the culmination, and because I think Kendrick had more tracks lined up.
Yeah, he had more tracks.
Drake didn't. So it was a strategy thing. His writers were probably on holiday. So the thing is, so that's what I find like the hypocritical part, right? This is how the music works. Now, payola is illegal, it's unlawful. So that shouldn't happen in any case, right? And bots, etc. I don't know about that. That would need to be proven. I don't know what evidence Drake has to support that claim.
You know what he used as evidence? An interview Academics had during his previous filing. He referenced an interview DJ Academics had with someone who supposedly was botting plays for.
Yeah.
UMG responded also to Drake. They said, oh, let me share the right screen. Not only are the claims untrue, but notion that we would seek harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success. Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. Notably, he did that, and they don't say that, but the battle, which I can recall how it went down with Meek Mill. The back-to-back song that was pushed heavily. But okay, let's continue. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing that artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song.
I don't think it's frivolous, though. It's not frivolous. Frivolous is more... Frivolous, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, so I am an attorney but not practicing in the US, but frivolous is if you're starting a case that you know from the get-go that has no basis. So you're basically abusing the judiciary system, the judicial system. And I think that Drake has grounds, so I don't think it's frivolous.